now the guys from Breeding Violence just come off stage. You opened today's gig here at the Fox and Goose. Went really well.
Yeah, I thought it went quite well. I don't know what these guys thought, but I thought we did quite good.
What was the best thing about performing here at the Fox and Goose in the heart of Southport?
The fact it's more like the bands that are on today. So many bands, like I said on stage, are bands that I've seen for years and years, like coming to things like here, and then when the Shakespeare used to put like heavier bands on there, and the fact that I'm on the same bill with them and our band's second gig is pretty awesome.
And it is only your second gig. Your first one was at Meals Cop Youth Centre?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, we would have had a second gig there, but someone, you know who you are, smashed a window, so that avoided the thing getting cancelled.
We're coming for you.
So the thing getting cancelled. So yeah, it's our second gig, my first gig with these guys as well.
And are you still into Breeding Violence? I notice you've got if you want to undo your thing, you've got a Breeding Violence T-shirt.
Yeah, it's really good in Breeding Violence because like we're all really good mates, and I think that's what's like a good key feature with bands. If you know what I mean when I say that.
And are you pleased with the progress you've made? Because I've certainly seen a big difference since the first time I saw you back at Meals Cop.
Yeah, I mean, it can't really have gone better today unless there was more pits, I reckon. Because yeah, I think it was too early for the crowd to be moving around enough to like the expectations that we had. But still, the gig went really well. There wasn't really any flaws I saw, so just strength to strength.
And I think I've asked this question before. What do you prefer, Breeding Violence or lemon flavoured laces?
I've given you this answer before, Martin. I'm not answering you.
Go on.
No.
No. Well, hang on. I noticed you've got a T-shirt as well. Is there a lemon flavoured laces T-shirt?
It's a lemon flavoured laces T-shirt, actually.
Plugging your other band.
I'm not. Right, let's get this straight. I love both of them the same, and they both mean as much to me as each other. And like, I'm only staying in two bands because I've only got enough love for two bands. I love them both the same.
And finally, today, Fox and Goose Southport. Where would you be 12 months from now, do you reckon?
I just think it was just a general awesome day and everything went well, so what more do you need?
Where would you like to be playing this time next year?
Next year? Everywhere. Download! Headlining the whole thing.
World domination, basically.
And if you want to catch us again, our next gig is on the 8th of September at the Temperance Institute in Southport.
And is that the one you've organised?
We've organised with Renegade State, We Call Hero, and another band we still need to confirm. So we're keeping that one quiet for now.
Well, as I said at the top, I really enjoyed your performance today, so the best of luck.
See you later, Martin.
See you, Martin. Thanks for coming.
Cheers for coming as always.
Thanks, Martin.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Martin.
Going, having fun? Well, kind of. Right, guys. This next band have asked especially to be here. They've actually split up a while ago, but they've come back together for this one-off special gig. So, ladies and gents, let's hear it for Defeat Retreat!
Retreat. You're never going to see us again.
More! Do you enjoy that, your very last gig?
I did enjoy it. Like, we haven't practiced for months, and yesterday we had our very first practice, and we didn't even practice that hard because we were telling stories to each other. But I still thoroughly enjoyed it.
one of the songs I didn't sing a single word because I didn't know them. I forgot them, but still enjoyed it. It's just being on stage, such a good feeling, and might see us back, but if you do, it won't be as defeat retreat.
You are going to stay in music, aren't you?
It depends.
You yourself, personally, you will stay.
It depends really. If I meet the right band, if I meet the right musicians, and that they need to be on the same like wavelength. And if they are, great. But if not, I don't want to risk it. I want to wait till something perfect comes along.
And what's your best ever gig in all the gigs you did?
Either Homecoming or the gig before that in Skelmersdale in the engine rooms or something like that, Burscough or something. That was amazing. No one turned up, only the bands. It was quite interesting, but it was such a good gig. But yeah, I am going to miss it, definitely.
I'm sure we will see you again in the music scene. I've enjoyed your Feet Retreat.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
All the best anyway.
Thank you very much, man.
Now the guys from Renegade State, you just come off stage. That went really well.
That went so much better than I was expecting it to. That was our debut gig. Well, the original debut gig was cancelled about 10 seconds before we went on because someone punched through a window. So we're glad to have got on stage and shown Southport what we're really about. Yeah, I'd say we tore that up.
And describe your music for me.
It's metal, but it's got like melodic twists, and you know, there's solos in there, there's slow parts, there's heavy and soft vocals. It's just, it's new. It's not nothing like typical brutal metal. It's you know, it's something a bit different. You know, something with a bit of a twist on it.
Yeah. Did you enjoy the performance today?
Very much.
I mean, you're the drummer, and I always say that the drummers are the hardest working member of any band.
Look at how much I'm sweating.
I'll let you get your breath back. Tell me what the band would like to be doing in, say, 12 months from now. What are your plans, ambitions?
Well, 12 months from now, we just want to keep on gigging and maybe get somewhere. You know, tour down. Bloodstock will be a long shot, but it's a good shot. We just like to gig, get around places, you know, Preston, Lancashire. We go anywhere where we get asked to gig, and we'll definitely do it. Love the people, love the fans, love it.
The live show is where everything comes together. Like, you can record so much stuff, but as soon as the live show is what it's all about. You know what I mean? Putting on that performance, letting everyone see what we're about. Having a good
now, you guys come from Maghull. Is there much of a Bolton? Well, Bolton. It's close.
Yeah, it's close.
What's the heavy metal scene like in Maghull?
Non-existent. There's us, two other bands maybe that are heavy metal.
I know quite a few indie rock bands from Maghull, but
Mates and the Cheap Thrills, the Works, they're all indie though, and there's no oh my god, there's no metal influences really in Maghull.
And if people want to find out more about Renegade State, have you got a Facebook page?
Yeah, we've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. What's the Twitter?
The Twitter's at Renegade State. You'll find us on Facebook, and we've also got a gig coming up on the
10th of August.
10th of August
at the Picket in Liverpool. Tickets are £5 each if you
the Institute on, is it September time?
Tempest Institute, the one that Breeding Violence are doing.
We're playing with Breeding Violence, We Call Hero, and I think there's another band coming on. We haven't been told which one it is yet, but apparently there might be a fourth band coming on, so that should be fun.
Well, that was the first time I've seen you. I enjoyed it very much, so I wish you all the best for the future.
Thanks very much.
Renegade State! And you've got your fans here as well.
Yeah, more dedicated fans.
Yeah, we love them.
Yeah, we love the fans.
We give free tickets out on our Facebook page, so like us.
Yeah,
we do give a lot of free tickets.
We do quite a lot of competitions on to get ourselves publicised, and obviously this is helping quite a lot.
Well, yeah, this
is our
first step in many.
A small step for Renegade State, a large step for metalheads.
Now with Lewis and Tom from Driven Overboard, about an hour or so before you go on. Looking forward to it?
Can't wait. It's been ages. We've not played since October. So, yeah.
That was the Halloween gig, wasn't it, at the Temperance Institute?
Halloween Massacre we put on. It's not played since then, so we are fueled and ready to party with Sadako and all the rest of the bands. We can't wait.
And you've got a fantastic turnout here today, haven't you, Tom?
Definitely, yeah. Well, there's been some cracking bands on today, and obviously it's, with it being under 14 for Sadako and everything, there's a lot more people down. Hopefully make a few new fans today, Martin, yeah.
And what should we expect from today's Driven Overboard set? Anything new, anything special?
Tattoos. We've got something to show off on stage later. We don't want to tell you though until we actually reveal. We did this on holiday, so yeah. Just a mad set of hardcore, tasty moistness. It's about right.
Renegade State again.
And of course we had the final of Band Royale here a few weeks ago, and it obviously brought back memories for you guys because you won last year.
God, yeah. I was judging the final. It was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. But Falter, absolutely amazing that was. But what a great competition this year.
And they're good lads as well, aren't they? Really friendly.
Really nice lads. We played them a couple of times in Preston, I think somewhere else, I don't know, Blackpool. But yeah, amazing it was, amazing.
And I need to ask this, you won £1,000 last year. Have you spent all the money?
No, what we've done, we've still got like 150 quid left. Album's completely done now, all the instruments and everything. All we need to do, get back in the studios, sort the vocals and the mix down. That'll be all the cash gone then there'll be a nice album coming your way. But hopefully we'll be able to book that with Simo later on. So shouldn't be too long now. Sorry it's taken so long for us, but it'll be worth the wait, I promise.
Well, look forward to seeing you set later on.
Can't wait, Martin. Cheers.
Thank you, Martin.
Steve Simpson, one of the organisers from Sadako. You must be pleased, looking at the crowd outside and inside. You must be pleased, Steve.
Definitely, yeah. Of course I am. Yeah, it's a testament really to rock music as a whole and just the local area, and just the fact that people have come down to sort of check out local music. That's the whole thing behind it, anyway. Yeah.
And isn't it also a thank you to your fans because you're playing the Bloodstock Festival next month?
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah. Well, You've probably sort of heard me say loads of occasions about the Southport and things like that. I'd like to see Southport music grow even more. And of course, yeah, it's a big thank you. And it's kind of hard at the minute. There's loads of emotions going through our things. It's nerve-wracking, but for Bloodstock, of course. But yeah, definitely, this is a big thank you to all the bands that have either supported us or. And again, a bit of an outlay because a lot of these bands don't really get to play a lot of the places in Southport as well because venues just seem to want to book covers bands. Shame really because there's so much great original music about.
I'm sure you heard Elliot, the lead singer with the first band, Breeding Violence. He'd made a very nice tribute saying they're delighted to be playing here in an adult venue and also with the bands that he'd grown up with.
Yeah, exactly. And it's the same with us when we first started our first gig, and yeah, it's kind of nice to be in a position that you can sort of give a bit of a hand up to bands like that. You know, that's the thing I enjoy anyway. You know.
So overall, a big success.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I was really surprised. Usually, when you put these sort of things on, crowds tend to sort of trickle in as the day goes on, but it's been a steady packed venue all day, so it's couldn't ask for anything more. And the two bands that I played on for a debut, you know, you couldn't ask for more for them, you know what I mean? So I'm sure they'll go on and do their own nights and all this sort of stuff, so yeah.
And finally, Sadako, Bloodstock, looking forward to it?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, it's a mixture of emotions because it's getting nearer, and you know, for the past 3 years we we were trying to get there in the various sort of battles of the bands and all this kind of thing, and it's kind of really nice to sort of do it, and get there. It's one on the tick list, if you like, the checklist to have done. But yeah, that's really good. I get to play with some of my heroes that I've grown up with, so yeah, amazing.
Of course, it's a great honour for the town as well. You've done Southport proud.
Yeah, well, I hope Southport thinks that, and not just a load of noisy people dressed in black descending on the town.
Right, now with 3 members of We Call Hero, that's Adam, Jordan and Chris. Adam, tell me what We Call Hero have been up to recently.
For about the past month.
Past month, yeah.
We've been working on our upcoming EP, which will be, have we decided on the title?
I think you've decided, I don't know.
Decided on the title for It Ain't Easy, kid, full stop.
I agree.
I did.
I only joined the band about like a month and a half ago, so it was already there when I was there. So
yeah, he's brand
new.
Do
we have anything?
So tell me all about the band, what sort of music you play, what you want to achieve.
How would you describe this?
kind of like some 41 mix of like heaviness or like.
Give him the mic.
Don't give me the mic. Don't give the front man the mic, of course. I don't like blinks.
We're the genre is most, they say, commonly known as something we call hero fans. That's our whole fan base.
See the one in the middle?
I've counted.
Months worth of work right there.
I've counted 7 people in your fan club.
Aye. Oh, is that including you?
Yeah.
So sorry, with 8 with me.
Hey, we're going up by the day, guys. Good bit.
Nice one.
I'd like to see this get bigger. I'd like to do another one. I'd like to make it a yearly event, and I'd like to get it to the point where, you know, you've got Southport Rocks, which is the only rock festival that calls itself a rock festival without rock bands on. I'd like to see something like that in Southport again, because Jimi Hendrix and Sabbath played in Southport many years ago. Why aren't they here again? I'd like to be in a situation where if this grows, I can get bigger acts to come and be a part of that, and then get Southport back on the map again.
Well, finally, well done for today, and good luck with Bloodstock.
Thank you again, Martin. Cheers, thanks, mate.
And I'm just a lunatic.